Last time on What If Goku Was in the Avatar World. Our heroes finished their preparations. The Saiyans arrived on Earth and fierce battles were fought. Nappa was able to kill some of our heroes. Azula, Ty Lee, Sokka and Suki couldn't make it due to the fact that the Saiyans were not messing around and transformed into their great ape form. Goku and Aang came late, but were able to beat Vegeta while Nappa was killed by Zuko, who got a rage boost due to the death of his sister. Vegeta was forced to tell our heroes where Namek is because King Kai told them about the Dragon Balls and that those had the power to wish back their friends. Thus Goku, Vegeta, Gohan and Katara would go to Namek. What will happen next? Find out in this part of What If Goku Was in the Avatar World. What if Goku was in the Avatar World? Our heroes finally came to planet Namek, but they were not alone in there. In fact, Frieza too was already there as he overheard the conversation of Vegeta and our heroes in the space pods. They split up and searched for the Dragon Balls. Goku and Vegeta encountered Kui, who was destroyed by Vegeta, much to the anger of Goku, while Katara and Gohan witnessed how Frieza and his minions attacked the Namekian village. Katara has a strong sense of justice, and Gohan, who was trained by Azula and as tough as a mother, would get pretty angry, and as a result, both would intervene much earlier on than Krillin and Gohan did in the Dragon Ball Z. They would not only save Dende but also Kargor this time. Goku would feel that something was off, and he and Vegeta would rush to help Katara and Gohan. Gohan and Katara could hold Dodoria off with their bending abilities, because these techniques, they are something very strange. Nobody ever has faced such similar techniques in the Frieza Force. Goku and Vegeta would then appear and Dodoria would be killed by Vegeta. Goku would protest again, but Gohan and Katara wouldn't say a word and silently support Vegeta. Dende and Kargor would be under shock seeing how their village was razed by the Frieza Force. Goku, Katara, Gohan and the two Namekians would go into hiding and form a plan, while Vegeta had other business to attend. Vegeta took this moment as great excuse to search for the other Dragon Balls and to enforce his demands on the group later on. Unfortunately for Vegeta, he had to fight Zarbon, and it went pretty much the same way as in OTL. Goku would notice this and wanted to help Vegeta, but Katara would tell him that they should finally get Aang to Namek. Goku actually agreed to this and asked Dende and Kargor if there is a special place on Namek. Then they told them that they could see the Grand Elder Guru, while Kargor added that perhaps he may even have a Dragon Ball. After getting healed, Vegeta would escape from Frieza's ship and take the Dragon Balls of Frieza with him, beating down on Zarbon later on. Frieza would be furious and call the Ginyu Force. Goku, Gohan, Katara, Dende and Kargor would meet the Grand Elder as well as Nail. The Grand Elder would read Goku's mind and tell him that he saw that Goku and his friends were waiting for someone called the Avatar. Everybody except for Nail would get their potential unlocked. The effect would manifest itself much later as in normal Dragon Ball Z, but Goku would already feel some increase and raise his ki. Aang unfortunately wouldn't feel nothing, and King Kai would try to coordinate their efforts, but nothing would happen. Grand Elder Guru was also aware of this and would spiritually prepare himself for the arrival of the Avatar. And actually the Avatar was mentioned in the books of legends. Unfortunately, the Ginyu Force would arrive, and the first one to be beaten down, well, would be again Vegeta. Goku would force our heroes to go and support him, sensing his ki dropping. Indeed, they would go, find Vegeta, and Katara would heal Vegeta unwillingly. "Come on, Katara, just heal him!" But Goku, you know how Vegeta is. Katara, we don't have time, we may need him later on. So Katara was then unwillingly healing Vegeta. Guldo was actually already dead, and Goku was again not very happy about it. But Rikum proved to be a problem for the Saiyan Prince. Goku dealt easily with Rikum, Bata, Geese were also taken out, and only Captain Ginyu would create problems with his body change technique. Goku's body would be heavily injured with the combined effort of Katara, Vegeta and Gohan. They too would be able to beat him. This time around, even though Goku has a much higher power and would be able to beat Ginyu instantly, by stealing and swapping the body with Goku, Ginyu would actually have a much higher power level than in the normal Dragon Ball Z series. However, again, he would not be able to control the body, but with the increased strength, the efforts of multiple heroes were needed. Later on, Goku would be healed as well, and his body would be changed back, and he would get a massive Zenkai boost. Vegeta would then just go away again, but our heroes would try to go back to Guru's place in order to get Aang to Namek. This time around, Aang would notice Goku's ki, and he could thus teleport himself from the library to the place of the Grand Elder. He was joined by Toph and Lin, who wanted to help Goku and Gohan and fight as a family. They would be greeted by their friends and inquire about Vegeta. Gokuji said that this time Vegeta wasn't a bad guy and that there are much worse guys around here like Frieza, and that Vegeta would actually be one of their allies. But he will surely come back because he left for some business apparently. Aang would have an interesting conversation with the Grand Elder, and not only would Aang's potential be unlocked, but he would get much wiser. As the Avatar, Aang has a big connection with the spiritual realm, and the Grand Elder would notice this. "I see that you are someone very special. Come, you deserve to get some of my knowledge as well." Not only would Aang have some latent knowledge of the Namekian books of legends, but he would have the ability now as well to create Dragon Balls. Interesting. And besides this, with his increased knowledge and also becoming more wise, his avatar state would give him now a much higher power and a wider range of techniques that were long forgotten. Lin and Toph would get their potential unlocked as well, and the Grand Elder would tell them to be fast with their wishes because he felt that he would die very quickly. Goku and Aang, they would then go and try to find Vegeta, while Katara, Gohan, Dende and Kagro would search the remaining Dragon Balls, and Toph, Lin, Nail would guard the one Dragon Ball given by the Grand Elder Guru. Most of our heroes arrived back to Guru's place with all the Dragon Balls collected, while Goku would still look for Vegeta with Aang. But before making the first wish, Azula would suddenly talk to Gohan through King Kai. "Gohan, you should wish me back and bring me to Namek as well. King Kai told me that there are 3 suns and Namek never experiences a night. Remember, I'm the greatest firebender, and with 3 suns and no night cycle, I will be the strongest to help you in that, Gohan. Wish me back alive and on planet Namek. Then they would speak the 2 wishes. Azula would appear very closely to Guru's place. However, Frieza would approach the group, and Toph would try to fend Frieza off.
Haha, how cute. Playing rocks, aren't we? You may become an interesting minion of mine. What do you say?
Yeah, sure, if I would work for someone as you. Ho 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 ho.
I see. Then I will just have to kill you for stealing my wishes. Oh well, I try to be nice.
Then they would speak the last wish, which would be to revive Tai Li, while Nail would go to Guru in order to keep a better eye on him. Remember, he's the one who has to defend him. Vegeta, Aang and Goku would find each other and notice what was going on. Goku, Vegeta, we should better go back to the rest of our group. I can feel that Frieza is in there fighting. His power is immense, but he's not using all of it. Yes, I have heard from Zarbon that apparently he can transform into some other forms. Okay guys, then we should hurry. Azula would enter Guru's place and get her potential unlocked as well. I see you are a former princess and had evil in you. But an innocent child changed your heart. I don't know what you're bumbling about, but I'm not a goody two-shoes, just for your information. Azula was of course protesting against it, but deep down, Guru was 100% right. Gohan has changed her. The elder Guru just smiled and Azula felt stronger than ever. This was unbelievable for her. Guru would also unleash Nail's potential and then fuse with him, thanking Nail for the time and to consider it as a last gift before he dies. Don't worry, Nail. You will temporarily lead our people in this fight against Frieza. Nail was of course very emotional and he couldn't react immediately. This was a really big thing for him. But now he would take things in his own hands. Not only was Frieza rampaging and destroying his homeworld, but now it also had a personal dimension to it. And Nail, he clenched his fist and was ready to give it a go. To kill Frieza. Toph in her fight would be supported by Katara and the kids, but the kids would be horrified to see how strong Frieza was and also remember they are not that experienced. Even the first form was enough to dominate Toph and Katara. Gohan would get angry and kick Frieza in the guts and land a few good punches, only to be utterly defeated by Frieza, while Lin would attack Frieza from behind and suffer the same fate. Then they would heal them and Katara healed Toph's wound.
You annoying little pest! You will pay for stealing my wishes. Nobody will get here out alive.
Frieza, I'm your opponent.
Ho 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 ho! If that isn't one of these slug people. Oh well, what will you do against me?
Before finishing his sentence, Nail punched Frieza in his face and sent him flying to the rocks. Frieza was now forced to transform into his second form. Goku, Vegeta and Aang, they felt that Frieza increased his power. And Azula, she was also very close and she would also go and intervene. What will happen next? Will Goku, Vegeta, or Aang intervene first against Frieza? Or will actually Azula be the one to defeat Frieza? Or is it Nail who will be able to give Frieza a huge defeat? And that's where we leave it for now.